Morning everybody, welcome to this week's Tillers Turf Talk. Hope you're all keeping well. And today we're going to be looking at spring. So there's a few signs out here now that spring is finally springing, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to have a little bit of a wander around onto other parts of the farm today and have a look at a few signs that it's actually here. So it's been an odd spring really for weather. I think back in February we had 2 millimetres of rain all month, probably the lowest amount I've ever recorded in February. Then March, April, we've had nice little sort of drops of 5 mil here, 6 mil there. Just kept things ticking along beautifully to the point where we've not had the irrigators out yet, which is almost a miracle, particularly on these very sandy soils. So we're grateful for all the intervention Mother Nature's given us at the moment. So turf harvest is as busy as ever. So Kieran behind me here is busy with turf. You know, he's in one of the fields. We've got 4 harvesters going today, flat out as usual. So we'll have a little wander around, and we're lucky we're in a new field now. We've got the offices just behind us here. So we're getting a live stream to the harvest every day. It's absolutely fantastic. So we'll have a wander out, we'll catch you shortly. So here at Tillers, we're not just about the grass turf products, as amazing as they are and as diverse as they are. We also grow a great range of wildflower turf. Now, great time of year for laying wildflower turf. You know, with the warmer temperatures coming up now, it's soon going to be in flower. You know, I'd expect within 4 to 6 weeks if you're laying it, you'll start to really see it bearing its fruit. So not just great cosmetically, but also fantastic for obviously pollinating insects and any other wildlife that wishes to take advantage of it. Now this particular crop that I'm in now is starting to show some signs of spring. So we've got some daisies coming up. We've got some tricoloured viola, which is this beautiful sort of purple, white and yellow flower. I'd say very, very similar to the pansies that we see in our gardens. And they're all looking spectacular at the moment, all looking at their absolute peak. So lovely product, I'd say perfect for any sort of early emerging bees that happen to be out there, providing them a vital sort of early nectar source. So looking absolutely stunning, really happy with it. You know, if you're planning a project at all, then get in touch with us, I'm sure we can help you. But in the meantime, we'll go a bit further and see what else we can find. So I've come down into another turf field now, and this is one of our late sowings last year, and it's progressing really, really well at the moment. It's just receiving its probably second or third cut of the year now. You might just see the mower behind me there. I think Steve's on that one. This is being cut with a rotary mower at the moment, and as ground temperatures start to increase and growth starts to become more vigorous, then that mowing frequency is obviously going to go up to 2 or 3 times a week at least. So we're really looking forward to that. I've just had a walk over this beautiful clean crop, going to be an absolutely fabulous one for later this year, so absolutely brilliant. So we'll go a little bit further, see what else we can find. I've just come down to another part of the farm now, and this is where we're growing our HT Pro pitches. So this is the collaboration with Tillers and Hewitt Sports Turf. Last time we were in this field, and if you want to look back, we did a previous video a few months ago looking at what was going on down here in the developments and how much this side of the business is growing. Lots has happened since then. So this was the field where we were looking at all the irrigation going in, lots of holes everywhere, piles of dirt. 2 more pitches gone in here since then. So lots and lots going on down here. Not just here, but we're going to have a look at a couple of other areas as well. I really can't tell you how busy the guys have been down here on the HT Pro site. Not just getting the new pitches in, but obviously there's all the, you know, the fertilising, the seeding, the mowing, everything else. So the guys are keeping really, really busy. So I'm on another pitch here now that's recently been sown, pre-seeded fertiliser gone down, and we'd expect to see this popping up in the next, certainly within the next week or so. Soil temperature at the moment is still a little bit low, but I'd expect this to get going very, very quickly, particularly, you know, with most of these football mixes being sort of 100% sort of perennial ryegrass. So this one will be up and running soon. So as I say, massive amount of work on this spring. We've also done some landscape areas around this area too, and they're all starting to germinate nicely now. They were sown earlier in the year. That's all coming through, and it's really going to be a special place once it gets up and running. There's one more area we're going to look at while we're down here, and we'll head over there now. So we're still down at the HT Pro site here, and out here amongst all these beautifully manicured winter sports pitches that we're growing, we also decided when we were developing the area to add a little bit of biodiversity and a bit of nature too. So in front of our sort of hospitality unit and the irrigation lagoon here, we decided to install some of our wildflower turf just to give it a little bit of colour, and it's just going to look truly fabulous in the summer. Going to look absolutely amazing. You know, we've got the new fountain going here, keeping the water aerated, nice and pure and healthy for any wildlife that may be in there. And looking already, we've got lots of cowslips coming up. You see this little yellow flower dotted around everywhere on the bank here. It's absolutely smothered in it, which is fantastic. And again, cowslips are one of the earliest sort of native wildflowers to pop up, a real sign of spring, a real sign that summer's on its way. So absolutely fabulous. I was just heading back to base at Springwood Farm and I noticed another real classic sign of spring. That is, of course, our beautiful, unmistakable bluebells. So what I really want to say is it's not just about the turf here, but I just want to talk about what an amazing environment Tillers is in. I mean, just riding around this morning making these short videos, I've seen sand martins, I've heard woodpeckers drumming, I've seen green woodpeckers, I've seen a kingfisher at one of the irrigation lagoons, I've seen buzzards, kestrels, all sorts of birds of play. It's a fantastic environment. So we must appreciate these peripheral areas too. Now these are English bluebells and we know that because if we look, they're just flowering on one side, and that's what is typically symptomatic of that. And we do obviously see in the UK quite a lot of Spanish bluebells as well, which they flower all the way round. So if you're looking for native English ones, then you'll tend to find they just flower on the one side of the stem. So absolutely beautiful. Well, this seems like a great place to finish off the video. So we're coming up to a bank holiday weekend now. So whatever you're doing, have a great time. Maybe you're planning a new lawn. If you are, then get in touch with us. I'm sure we can help you. If you're new to the channel, then please subscribe to Tillers Turf TV if you haven't already. Continue to like, to share, to retweet, and if you've got any ideas for future videos, anything you'd like me to talk about at all, then please drop us a line. In the meantime, appreciate all your views once more. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you next week. Thanks for now.